One of the greatest things about the Elder Scrolls is just how cozy the cities, villages, and settlements can be. And I'd really like to talk at length about the various settlements that are at our disposal in the Elder Scrolls games. And I thought a fun way to frame a discussion about the settlements would be to be an adventurer who, instead of traveling far and wide around the game world and pursuing the main quest and things like that, instead of doing all that typical stuff, we're just going to hunker down in one region and see what it's like to live in the area. We're going to acquaint ourselves with the various third spaces that we have access to, such as corner clubs, since we're playing Morrowind right now. The guild halls, in case any are relevant to us. We're going to make friends, perhaps some enemies, and we're just going to see what kind of opportunities are around us. We're going to travel to the nearby dungeons and try to make as much money as we can, make as many friends as we can, and things like that. Money won't always be an objective, but for each different character in this entry, I'm planning on making a separate character. So this character that we're looking at now, he's going to live in Vivec. That's just his thing, you know. Maybe we'll do a separate one for other Elder Scrolls games or other Elder Scrolls cities, but for now, we're starting off with an Argonian who wants to make his name in the world first by getting some money. That's going to happen by diving around and getting some pearls to start things off with. As you can tell, we're playing an Argonian right now. This guy's strong suit, of course, is going to be swimming, so his class is based around being a diver, and that's how we're going to spend our early levels with this character. Just diving for pearls and things like that, and maybe we'll get lucky and find a way to join the Thieves Guild in Vivec, if such a place exists. I'm honestly not sure. But his talents would be well suited for doing some smuggling work. So yeah, we've got a few pearls under our belt. Let's go over here and see if we can catch some more, and then we'll go and see what Vivec's foreign quarter has in store. Alrighty, the sun is starting to set out here near Vivec, so we're going to call it quits pretty soon on our first day of pearl grabbing, but not before giving this this mud crab a piece of our mind. There we go. Yeah, so for this class, let's take a look at what we've got going on. We've got athletics, sneak, unarmored, speechcraft, and security as our major skills, with our minor skills being short blade, marksman, acrobatics, spear, and mercantile. As you can tell, we're going to try to avoid fighting whenever possible, and whenever we do fight, we're going to be using thrusting weapons like short blade and spear, with some ranged options perhaps if we end up finding some throwables and things like that. I seem to remember reading an old RPG book where in the underwater combat section it explains like, hey, you're going to really suck at using weapons underwater unless it's like a short thrusting weapon like a short blade. So that's what inspired that. Also, spears are just awesome for like a lizardy person living out of the water. So we found this dude living, just kind of roaming around near the foreign quarter. Let's go see what he's about. If you know what's good for you, Argonian, you'll leave me alone and be on your way. Our journal's been updated for some reason. Okay. Maybe he has some illicit substances with him or something, but look, we got two enemies at the same time. Let's take care of these real quick. The spear's actually pretty good. Like our weapon skill is not great, but we're still taking down these low-level enemies pretty easily. That's cool. Yeah, this stuff is not valuable at all, but you know what? We got a pocket full of pearls. We're gonna swim over to the foreign quarter and see what it has in store for us. Man, look at the sights, though. One of the reasons why I keep coming back to games like Morrowind is just look at that, man. Like I don't even have like a lot of graphics mods. I tend to avoid those kinds of mods whenever I can, but just vanilla open MW looks fantastic. There we go. The city's blocking out the sun now. Yeah, I think we have enough pearls to turn a pretty good profit. Foreign quarter looms very high above us. It has this multi-tiered canton structure, which I think can be very confusing for newcomers to the game, to Vivec in general. Whenever Caius Casades first sends you here to meet a couple of contacts, he kind of is throwing you into the deep end. Oh man, it's pitch black in here. I need a light source. There we go. It's kind of throwing you into the deep end. But just like with any new location in real life, it simply takes some getting used to. I don't have any qualms with the structure of Vivec. I think it's set up very logically. It has some core, some flaws, I'll give it that. But I really like the way it's structured. So we're new in town. We're going to go take a look around and see what we can see. Let's check out this Black Shulk Corner Club. I'm sure we'll see something very nice here. Yeah, this is one of the guys that we would talk to if we were doing the main quest. But let's go talk to our brother Julia. I'm sorry, but I cannot speak with you. I'm preoccupied with my own affairs. That is too bad. All right, later. Let's talk to the publican. All right, so what can you tell me about some services around here? Every canton has its own services. If you're with the Imperial Guild, go to the Foreign Quarter. If you serve a great house, go to Kalalu, Redoran, or Telvanni compounds. If you belong to the temple, go to the High Fane. Beyond that, there are many independent smiths, traders, alchemists, clothiers, booksellers, craftsmen, tradesmen, and trainers all over the cantons. So I'm not sure what kind of guild affiliations this guy would have besides the Thieves Guild. But since he's an Argonian and he's kind of, hated in his territory by the locals, it might benefit us to go check out the High Fane and maybe join the temple. That way, if we ingratiate ourselves into the society there and start worshiping the way they worship, they might accept us. Vivec is huge. It is easy to get lost, but if you observe the law, you can't get into much trouble. My advice is to wander freely, learn your way around, see what the craftsmen and traders have to sell, see the sights the pilgrims come to see, the Ministry of Truth, the High Fane, the Palace of Vivec, and while you're here, go take a tour of Ebonheart. Okay, that's a good... The Imperial Town across the lagoon to the west. A lot to see and to do here. So I'm just going to make a note of the things he's talking about. They want me to go see the Ministry of Truth. It's was hollowed out to provide a prison and re-education center operated by the temple ordinators for the correction of heretics. That doesn't seem like a tourist destination, Okay, I think we've already talked about the High Fane. What about this Palace of Vivec guy? Or this Palace of Vivec? It's the abode of the mortal form of the god hero Lord Vivec, the warrior poet of the three deities who comprise Olms Civi, the divine patrons of the tribunal temple. Only the most devout are admitted to the presence of the Lord Vivec, and only at his initiation. Beneath the Palace of Vivec is the Puzzle Canal, a place of worship and testing for the questing heroes hoping to receive Vivec's favor. Many treasures are guarded by Daedric servants in the Puzzle Canal's dark passage. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, let's see what you have to drink here. So, something that would benefit us is some Cyrillic brandy, but can we afford some Cyrillic brandy? Just barely. I don't know. Is it worth... I don't know if it's worth taking that big of a hit. Alright, thank you. Yeah, what we really want to do right... Sorry about that, bud. What we really want to do at this stage, since we don't seem very welcome in that corner club, is we want to make friends with someone who we can trade with regularly. We're going to be bringing in pearls all the time, so an alchemist or somebody else that would be interested in trading, that sort of thing would be good. Welcome to Vivec, Scale in the Bay. I'm sure you have some questions. What would you like to know? This is a little homage to my favorite Argonian in Oblivion, by the way. Let's see. This person only has 150 gold, so they're not going to be worth really investing in. Can we talk about this little smith quest they give you? So this guy, he talks about competition. Oh, there's plenty these days in Vivec. I mean, Ralin Tilver is my nearest competitor, and he's just a block away. And the business he does, I'm certain that he's doing something shady, but I don't know what it is yet. He gets all these big orders. Well, just recently, I heard that he got an order for 20 different swords and at least 8 full suits of armor. I don't sell that in a month. I'd like to get that contract for myself. Sure, yeah, I'd like that contract. How would you like to help me out, friend? If you could steal that contract from the guy, he wouldn't be able to fulfill the order properly. Then when his customer shows up to collect, I'll be ready with the proper order. All right, yeah, I'll get it for you. Okay, so what's super obnoxious is, yeah, the smith is just around the corner here, but this just does not make sense to me. You have to, in a room that has the shop, the shopkeeper right here, you have to just kind of crouch in the corner until you unlock the door. And it's like he doesn't notice as you open the door, you go in and steal his thing and close the door, even though it's just one room. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But you feel obligated to do the quest if you're a sneaky sort like we are. Alright, we have found our people. This Argonian is an enchanter. He wants help getting rid of this annoying fool who stands in the hallway. He would like to kind of force him to leave, but the law says that the guy's within his rights, so yeah, I'll try to make him leave. Honestly, I'm not sure if I've ever done this quest in my life, but since we're here and we're just a denizen of Vivec, we'll see what we can do. Hello, my friend, what a glorious time it is. Perhaps I can interest you in my fine wares, all magical, all for a low, low price. What's annoying is, like, we can't actually buy anything from this guy, so that's weird. A man in my line of work must find a way to make a living. Yeah, so what line of work is that? I'm an actor! This is, guys, giving me some Tobias Funke vibes. I am full of sound and furiousness. Oh, if there were a good theater troupe in this town, I could give up selling these baubles. Oh, woe is me. We'll just leave the area, dude. Leave here? Why, I could not. It is the finest spot in all Vivec, from which to sell my wares. Otherwise, I'd have nothing upon which to support myself. Dear friend, neither a borrower nor an honest tradesman be. That's what my father always told me. Okay, well, I don't know where you'll find a theater troupe, but I will keep an eye out for them. For one. But we actually still have all these pearls chilling in our pocket. We would really like to convert that into gold. So let's see what we can find down this hallway. Got one apothecary here. She should be able to buy our stuff, but what I don't really like about this lady, Alren Frenris, whatever her name is, she doesn't have any topics to talk about, so she doesn't make a very good person to make friends with, although she does have a lot of cool loot that I would like to steal. So let's see what our other options are. This dark elf lady probably doesn't want this Argonian that smells like swamp water with, you know, no shirt on coming into her shop, but whatever. She's pretty nice to us. She can tell us about the theater troupe. Yeah. Crassius Curio is quite a patron of the arts. He commissioned some artists to do a mural for him, but I heard that he has written a new play and would like to have it performed. He'll probably be putting together a group soon. Oh, help us all. I don't know what that's about. At least our character doesn't. Counselor Crassius Curio has a splendid mention in the plaza atop, Halalu Canton. So maybe we'll check this out tomorrow. Let's hear about the new play. Well, it's probably no better than Crassius' old plays, which were awful. Dance of the Three-Legged Guar was quite a sight, though. Okay. I wonder if she'll accept a bribe. Yeah, okay, so one thing to point out whenever you're playing a sort of merchant character is that a bribe is kind of like an investment. So now that the disposition is a bit better with this character, we should be able to sell our pearls for a bit higher price. That's what we're banking on anyway. Wow, we're going to get at least 756 just from swimming around in the swamp for a while. Let's try to round up to 800 and see if we can get away with it. I mean, we bribed you 100. Okay. Oh, she can't afford the transaction. That's a very dumb move on our end. But you know what? We don't have to sell all of our pearls right now. Let's just sell a couple of them. We'll get some potions that we think would be helpful, like some cheap restore health. Telvanni Bug Musk could be good, considering that we are kind of a personality-based character. Water breathing is not very helpful for us. Swift swim could be cool. What's she doing selling skooma? Dude, I'm no narc, but I'm pretty sure you would not do business with me if I had that. Potion of invisibility could be helpful in a pinch. I would really like some levitation, though. You got any levitation, dude? Kidding. Oh, standardizing force. All right, we got it. And maybe some Sajama, but you know, Sajama just seems so broken from a game mechanics perspective that I almost don't want to touch it. So, okay, we really butchered the negotiations there. We got a bit of gold out of it, and we still have pearls left, but her disposition is back down to 56. So yeah, that sucks. I had this old habit of just mashing like the make offer until they accept button, but that will ruin their disposition, which is not good for our current playstyle. But whatever, we got what we needed. So yeah, I think it's time for us to go to that corner club and get a bed, and we will start it again tomorrow morning. I guess for dinner we can have some of the crab meat that we found. Yeah. Do we need anything else? It doesn't feel like a very well-rounded meal. Maybe we'll get some booze to go with it. Did we already ask this guy about rumors? Yeah, he's just gonna tell us about Soul's Time. That's kind of annoying. What's the cheapest booze that we can get? Looks like Mazte is the way to go. Let's stock up on some... I always saw salt rice as such a cool little staple food for us, so let's get some salt rice. I don't even know what Scuttle is, but you can sign me up. Okay. Offer. Give me a bed, please. Alrighty, let's see if we don't get arrested while trying to get a bed here, because it's hard to tell which one is actually rented to us. Hey, we got some NPCs down here to talk to. Oh, this one's unlocked. That's how we know it's ours. That's good. Okay, well, they've got a pretty tight-knit chest here, but we might be able to get into it. Ah, come on. Hey, for 83 gold? Sure. Nothing in the closet. This might just be our character's home for the time being. It's not very expensive to stay here. So yeah, let's go ahead and rest until it's bright and early. All right. Start it all again from the top. Eat some salt rice, crab meat.
What do you want?
And I guess next we're going to be checking out the Hlalu Canton if we can. Let's see, this shorter hallway should be what gets us back to ground level fastest. Beautiful. I don't exactly remember which one the Hlalu Canton is, so it'll take me a minute to get adjusted. Okay, it's early morning. We finally found the Hlalu Canton that we're about to go take a dive into. One thing I want to point out is that, like, while I'm decent at navigating Vivec, and I don't think that it's quite as confusing, convoluted, and masochistic as people make it out to be, we need more bridges, dang it. Like, if you're at the top of the foreign quarter doing your guild quests and stuff like that, you have to go all the way down to the wasteworks and then all the way down again through the little ramp here to get to this bridge just to go explore anywhere else. Like, we just need more bridges. It would probably be a bit of an eyesore, but that's one quality of life improvement that I'm going to probably return to as we continue exploring Vivec City. So we're looking for a guy named Curio. I think we'll need to go do some legwork. Oh, look, this person's selling some books. I don't really think that we're interested, but that's pretty neat. Hey, man, where can I find Curio? He has a splendid mansion in the plaza atop. That's right, so... a little pro tip, if you're coming into these wasteworks and you want to go up top as fast as possible, you typically want to go in and go down this long corridor. Once you exit, you'll be spat out right here next to, next to the plaza at the top. It's interesting seeing an orc here. Civi scale in the bay. I'm Nargrogashbashuk. Don't worry, Vivec can be confusing for us, and we live here. Is there a specific place or someone in particular you're trying to find? Yeah, he's just gonna give us a long list of stuff. Morrowind has like a really cool dialogue system and all of that, but it acts like a really, really, really poorly made AI, and like we could probably make it a bit better today. No name club. I'm kind of curious about what that club is like, but perhaps we should just focus on seeking out Curio. This is a general store. Maybe we should look good if we're talking to this person who has a counselor title, at least wearing a shirt, since we're not currently diving. Okay, yeah, give me a common shirt, buddy. Sign me up. Call me a sellout, I don't care. New pants would be cool. Yeah, I always liked the wardrobe options in Morrowind. Look at us go. Much more presentable, I'd say. Not great, but you know, it's something. Oh, this is a pawnbroker. Could be good to know. And a Halalu alchemist. What are you like, buddy? This is another dark elf. Yeah, I'm not gonna really waste my time since we already have a relation being built in the foreign quarter. Oh, hey, yeah, we made it to the manor. Yeah, we're looking for Crassius. Where can we find him? Yeah, okay. They're not actually going to be helpful. So, we're going to go down here. I think Crassius is just through this door. Hello. My name is Crassius Curio, but you can call me Uncle Crassius. For those who are not familiar with this game, I believe this is the same playwright who wrote The Lusty Argonian Maid. So it all started here, and perhaps it started with his meeting of this character, although the books might already be in existence. All right, let's see. It's asking about the new play. It's almost completed. I call it the Lusty... Oh, speak of the devil. I call it the Lusty Argonian Maid. It is a rather bawdy tale, but I think it will play well with the people. Be sweet to Uncle Crassius, and there's something in it for you, sweet cakes. Here, take a look at this work so far. I think it's scrumptious. Okay, he gives us a copy of the Lusty Argonian Maid. That's... I'm not sure how our character feels about that. Like, is it a caricature, or is it actually spicy? I don't know. Let's ask him about the theater troupe. A company of players, yes. I would love to be able to form a company to put on my new play, but there are so few in the area willing to act, even for a good price. Of course, I need an actor with wit, grace, charm, and a firm... Oh, never mind. You wouldn't be a bad choice, Muffin, but you seem to have other matters to attend to. If you see someone else who fits the bill, send them to Uncle Crassius. Alrighty. Cool. It seems like we're going to be able to help our Argonian brother out by getting rid of that annoying pest who's hanging out in his hallway. So we're going to return to the foreign quarter now. We're going to go perhaps do some more diving and look at all the this marshland around us. We need to go out there and do some hunting. We need to see if there are any dungeons for us to dive into, that sort of thing. Let's see. You can tell that this is the foreign quarter because it's a little bit taller than the other ones. So maybe instead of waiting on a bridge, we should just fall to our death. Alright, we need to get back to the foreign quarter, and instead of going all the way down, we even have a bridge over there, but that doesn't really get us that much closer. So we're going to try to expedite things by sliding down this here pillar. Hopefully we don't die from fall damage. Alright. Maybe we can take a look at a canal. Is this an entryway? No. Sometimes you can enter through the canals like that, but not today. I don't even know if this is much faster, but I know that... Oh man, we got our new clothes all soggy. Oh well, we already talked to Crassius, so I guess that's what counts. Yeah, I don't even know if this is much faster, but it seems like what we would do, so... It's really quite nice how the gondola here is bobbing with the waves some. That's cool. We're gonna creep out this gondolier just by like coming up his ramp from behind. What's up, buddy?
Speak, traveler.
I've always liked their outfits with the cool little the hats, keeping the hot sun from beating down on them too much. Yes. All right, here's the annoying fool. Hey, yeah, so I talked to Crassius Curio. I think he's working to get a theater troupe together. You found a troupe forming? Then I must go see the noble patron. Thank you, my friend. You will not be forgotten. Yes, yes, the play's the thing, wherein I'll catch the purse strings of that guy. I don't know what that's about. If I leave and come back, will he be gone? Nope.
Yes, friend.
Maybe he's actually leaving, or maybe this is just a Morrowind thing where he keeps hanging out. Hey, so yeah, I got rid of him for you. You've done it. I admire your persuasiveness, friend. Thank you for helping. Allow me to give this as a token of my appreciation. We got an iron shard skewer. What is that? Oh, look, we got a magic spear for doing that. Thanks, man. That's awesome. All right, well, I think it was nice just to help out our brother Argonian here, but I think it's time to get back to the old grind, so to speak. Oh yeah, someone told us to go check out Ebonheart to the west. So maybe that's our next destination. While I do want to check out Ebonheart, there is something a bit closer that we need to check out first. Because we've seen the plaza areas, we've seen the waste works and things like that, but we haven't seen the best part of Vivec, which is the canal works and the sewer beneath it. I just love me a good sewer level, and honestly, the ambiance from these canal works is just fantastic to me. The sound of the rushing water, and like the dim lighting, it's man, it's something so special about it to me. I have a trader down here. What do you...
So what do you want?
It's crazy to think that the ordinators are just hanging out in this Canal Works shop, but whatever. I guess it's more likely that they run into danger here, so... Ah, some cereal brandy would be so tasty. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, we've not seen the sewers yet, so let's go check it out. Here we are in the underworks. Now this is where the magic happens. Oh, let's equip. Let's do the short blade. The tricky thing is, like, I want to go swim around, but there's no... I wish there was a button to, like, mount up. You know, like if you're getting out of a pool, kind of mantle out of it. There's no button for that, and so you have to find the way up, and it's actually quite frustrating. I don't know if there's anything here for us. No, not really. You know, just a low-level adventurer rooting around in the sewers. This is a classic RPG trope that I can't shake. I just love rooting around in the sewers as a low-level adventurer so much. We got a couple of long swords. I guess it doesn't hurt to take this stuff with us. There looks to be someone inhabiting this place besides just rats, but I don't think that that's a good place for us to be. When you're this low and this low level and this weak, you have to be skeptical of every goon wearing bone mold armor that you find. Man. Yeah, I think we get out of here, honestly. Okay, let's go try to talk to him and see if he's friendly at least. Hail, friend. Would you like to buy some pearls? Can I interest you in my pearls, buddy? Oh, look. Hey, man. You bought that new play Crassius is working on? You're a barbarian, huh? Okay. Good to know. You got any rumors? Okay, it's all Fort Frostmoths. Oh, what the hell? Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can outrun this guy. Okay. We made it. All right, boom, sewer level. Awesome stuff right there. What I love about Vivec, though, is that is not the only sewer for us to explore. The sewers are just all over the place. Here's a Fletcher, which could be cool. We have been looking for some ranged options. Wow, look at this. They have a Daedric longbow? What kind of shop is this? Glass throwing stars. Dude, really cool stuff. Give me just a... is it chitin? Chitin? I'd never really learned how to say it properly. Just give me these throwing stars, though. Thank you. Okay, this will be a good thing for us to just practice with. Get some marksman level ups. It's back to the canal works. Okay, I think it's time for us to go swim toward Ebonheart and see what we find. If nothing else, we'll keep an eye out for pearls on the way. But yeah, we still can't clear this rail. It's annoying. This is a cool little watering hole. Just little ponds, you know, it's in the middle of other bodies of water, but a really cute little tranquil area. Yeah, I can see this being a place where he goes to get some time away from the city. Oh, and not a bad spot for hunting some mud crabs with our new stars. So let's wait for our fatigue to come back and get him. Yeah, it's cheaper if you get your own food rather than buy food from the publicans. Dude, we're getting pretty lucky on these attacks. This is, yeah, the throwing star strategy is working a bit better than what I was expecting. Yeah, this one's still up too. Do we need to kill every mud crab we see? Another one's rearing its ugly. Oh, that was our last one. Oh no, we just have to re-equip. So, weapons. We are down to one throwing star, but an expert like us, that's all we need. Interestingly enough, you can either enter Vivec through the bridge from the that leads to the foreign quarter, or if you're over here, there's a bridge that connects the mainland to, or the land in general, to the Hlalu Canton. So that's pretty neat. So they mentioned that Ebonheart was to the west. We will go investigate this claim. Oh, look, we found Ebonheart. I thought we were going to swim to it, but it looks like we just found it the old-fashioned way. It's our second day as a denizen in Vivec. We are already making a little day trip over here to Ebonheart to see what's what. I don't know if there's going to be much for us to do here, although we do have a few more pearls to pawn off, and we could probably keep an eye out for some more on the way back if we choose to swim back home. Let's put on a shirt, why don't we? Look a little bit more presentable as we go to the new area. I always thought this guy looked so badass. What's up, Ulfin? What kind of services do you have? Alright. Honestly, I'm just not sure if there's a lot for us to do here. Ebonheart is great if you are part of the Imperial cult. It doesn't really describe us. Although I guess it could. You know, based on our stats, I don't think that either of these guilds, the Temple or the Imperial cult, would want really much anything to do with us.
Let's hear it.
Oh, look, brethren over here. Ooh, female brethren. What can you train? Nothing that I really care for. Let's see if we can flirt with her some. No. Hey, that one worked. Oh, dude. One more, come on. Okay. We should have stuck with Magic 69. Okay, we made it 70. Awesome. I don't think that's going to do anything for us, but it's nice to know. She's a sorcerer and journeyman of the Mages Guild. Maybe this is just a little buddy that we come to flirt with once in a while once we're in Six Fishes. Hey, can I buy you a drink? Let's buy ourselves one if nothing else. Hey, Ogning. Yeah. Ogning. Let's see. We don't want to look too cheap for our date, so let's get grief for myself and a grief for her. Oh wait, we don't have much money, do we? Okay, we can afford it. Yeah, here you go. Let's just leave it on the table here. She'll get the idea. Yeah, there we go. Drink the other one ourselves. Cheers. What does that do? Okay, my agility is terrible now. That's something to keep in mind. What does it buff, actually? Speed? Or is my speed just naturally up there? It buffs strength for sure. Hey, what's up, Jocelyn? This one's a bard. She makes being a bard look pretty cool. The whole medium armor and longsword aesthetic, that's not bad. Okay. There's actually surprisingly little for us to do in Ebonheart, I think, so we're just gonna turn back. But yeah, let's just swim back to the over to Vivec. There are two different boats here. Where do they sail to? Hey, yeah, where do you go? Oh, she's just a fisherwoman. The other one must be the traveler. I'm sure that she's not relevant later, so... good thing about how clear the water is in OpenMW is I can kind of keep an eye out for pearls from before getting into the water, so let's go check it out. I think that down there is just like a cluster of barnacles. Any pearls? Not really, but I see the Ministry of Truth up there. We were also advised to go check out the Ministry of Truth. And earlier I thought that was kind of silly because it's not really... Oh, dude, we're already getting into combat the moment we touch the water. Okay, let's get out our Tonto. Okay, just a slaughterfish. Should be able to handle it. Let's err on the side of caution, why don't we, and drink just cheap restore health, cheap restore fatigue. This is the hardest part about being a diver, is I'm always getting in fights with random nonsense like this. Come on. Look how this big ugly face. Alright, one more. Let's do it. Let's do it. Dude, not like this. Not like this. Oh, I'm dying. The Argonian ran out of breath. I have an ability that would prevent that from happening, but I didn't want to use it. Come on, bro. Come on. Alright, man. Morrowind combat at its best. That was a small slaughterfish, too. I hope we don't find it in anything else on the way back. It looks like we'll be reaching the palace soon, so that'll be cool. We can just go check out the points of interest there. No clams. That's a bummer. There's something down there. I've already checked it out. I'm actually a little bit worried about staying in the water for too long. I want to get jumped again, so maybe we'll just go straight there. This is really, truly beautiful. I've played Morrowind enough, I think, as far as questing and completing the main quest and making ultra powerful things. I think I'm at this stage of my life where whenever I boot up Morrowind, I simply want to hang out. Like, I just want to spend some time roaming the beautiful countryside, seeing what the cities have to offer and things like that. And yeah, it makes it a bit more satisfying for me that way. Treating Elder Scrolls games as walking simulators, it's really peaceful. Now, this is why I thought I was going to need to swim to Ebonheart, as you can kind of see it from here. You can see the boats at least. What's good, my boy? Alrighty, I'll leave you to it then. Yeah, let's get dressed. Oh no, I dropped my shirt. These common shoes aren't doing anything for us. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Ministry of Truth that we were directed to go see. And, you know, I guess we did pay for a potion of levitation, so we may as well use it to go get a good view. Yeah, it doesn't seem like much of a tourist attraction, as in you can't, like, get into it, really. It's very secure, tight security here. But it is a really cool thing to behold. And it's a fantastic sort of metaphor for the tyrannical grip that the tribunal has over Vivec. You know, this is like a set piece. It's a dungeon, and it's also saying, hey, if something happens to Vivec, we are all screwed, because his magic, I believe, I could be wrong, is what's keeping the Ministry of Truth from crashing down. Speaking of crashing down, there we go. Yeah, it's a beautiful, like, metaphor for how the tribunal has put it's imposed on itself the responsibility of the welfare of Morrowind, but at the same time, Morrowind has to rely so much on the tribunal that if something happens to the Ministry of Truth up here and it drops, there could be some bad consequences. So if the tribunal were not necessary before, they certainly are now, and they're making dang sure of that. I've always loved these statues that are out here also. You can find these beetles out there in the wilderness, but yeah, look how cool our warrior poet looks, the good old Milkfinger Vivec. This is, yeah, it's just a really cool flex to have, and they have all these alchemical ingredients that I guess you could pick up if you wanted to. Yeah, it's a really cool statue. And this is above what? The Hall of Justice? I believe it's above the Hall of Justice. Oh, that's a high fane. The Hall of Justice door was down there. Whereas over here, you have, I believe, the Hall of Wisdom, and on top of it, as Vivec in this kind of prayer stance. So this is one thing that, you know, as much as I praise Daggerfall on my channel, one thing that Morrowind and the other Elder Scrolls games, to an extent, do better than Daggerfall is allowing the environment to tell stories that the procedural generation and overall lack of handcrafted set pieces, you know, it's something we lack in the other Elder Scrolls games, whereas in these games, the environment plays a pivotal part of explaining the culture and the narrative in a way that you wouldn't get in Daggerfall. Another thing to point out is that this guy's, or this person's, their garment here has some Daedric script on it. Someone in the comments section will be able to know what that script says, but it's, again, even just set pieces like the clothing, conveying elements of the culture to the player. I think that's just fantastic. Let's check out the High Fane and see if we're able to join the temple. Oh, you have a promising look. Perhaps we could use you. Do you wish to join? Yeah, sure. Hey, we made it. All right. This is our first foothold into being a respected member of this community as someone who would otherwise be treated as a slave. So that's cool. All right. What kind of duties do you have for me? You should make your pilgrim. Yeah, so he's going to make me go on a bit of a pilgrim's journey, which I would normally like to do because that's just my, like, again, I like Elder Scrolls games as walking simulators, but for the scope of this video, we are just looking at what to do around Vivec, so we're not going to do much about that. So I was just talking about how the environment helps to tell the story here, and to investigate that further, let's go check out these cantons, the St. Olms and St. Delyn's cantons. Something really cool about these is they're not, I don't think there's a ton for the player to do in this area, but you have the Farmers and Laborers Hall and the Tanners and Miners Hall. And something I really appreciate about world building in general is whenever things that are not necessarily related to the player, although I guess we can buy stuff here, whenever things that are not necessarily related to the player have a purpose in the world, just for the sake of making the world's ecosystem feel really like alive and well, even without the player's involvement. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, look, aren't we in St. Okay. Yeah, it connects to this other hallway. Why not? This is part of why people find Vivec so confusing, is like, in reality, if you were a denizen here, you would want this connecting path, but it kind of becomes convoluted if you don't, since we're obviously not denizens here, we're just travelers. We don't really, an ash yam or two? Sure, yeah, we'll give you some commerce. Yeah, but I always liked that there's some credence given to the more mundane, like these things would just exist in the world because like we need these services in a society, and I think that's really cool. While we're here, we are of course going to check out the underworks and see what is to be seen. Oh no. I can't tell what this person, is this a different, who are you? This is a shrine. Man, I think we should just go into sneak mode and back off right now. Yeah, it seems like we've stumbled on some Daedra worshippers, and we're not the type that are, we don't have the equipment to even try to explore that, so yeah, let's skirt out of here. You know, a weak character like this one could still get their fix of exploration here by using certain, like I use mark and recall to dodge people like this a lot, so I can still go explore, but you know, we don't have those scrolls on us, we don't know how to use those scrolls. Let's just get out of here. See what the other canton has in store. Damn it, I'm stuck in the canal again. I want so badly to be able to just put my hands right here and pull myself out of the water. Damn you, Morrowind. Okay, I couldn't find the way out, so I just... I couldn't find the slope that would get me out of there, so we simply went through the canal's gate, or whatever you call it, the grate. Get back out. Okay, it looks like we'll be exploring the other canton. Let's see, we went to St. Delyn today. We'll go to St. Olms tomorrow. Okay, we got our bed again. We're gonna go ahead and chow down on some crab meat, get some salt rice in us. Oh, that one actually had an effect. That's cool. And an ash yam. Delicious, well-rounded Morrowind aesthetic meal. Let's go ahead and Hit the hay. Oh, look, 10 p.m. again. We've got a pretty good schedule going here. It was actually pretty dark at 6 a.m., so we're going to rest until 7. All right, bright and early. Let's go ahead and eat that same kind of meal. We're going to skip the salt rice this time and just go for the ash yam. Okay, so I think we're going to the St. Olms Canton next. Let's see what they have in store for us there.
What words do you have for me, citizen?
One of my favorite things, it's not relevant for this character, but if you're really good at alteration magic and have the jump spell and you leap from canton to canton, that's so awesome. That's not what this character's going for, but using the Tinner's Hopped Toad or whatever it's called, a spell like that is really, really cool. Okay, let's see. We want to go down here. I wonder if... I kind of want to swim there, but I don't trust that we will find our way up very quickly. So let's just walk. This is a pretty nice view of the St. Olms and St. Delyn cantons, where you have the statues of those saints on either side facing each other. You know, if there's anything that they do well in Vivec, it's just nailing the culture and the environmental storytelling. It's just so beautiful. Perhaps a source of frustration for players is that there's actually not a lot that these cantons do for you, but like we said whenever we were exploring St. Delyn, I don't think that player interaction is absolutely necessary there. Like, this is an important piece of world building, and I'm glad it's here for that reason. What's up with this guy? I'm looking for a friend of mine, a female Khajiit named something or another. Do you know where I can find her? No, but what do you train? He actually has some pretty valuable training for us. We were interested in speechcraft and sneak. So a goal that this character would have is saving up some money to get some training done here. This is a good way of spending our pearls. We have not liquidated those assets yet, so that's just going to be something that we take note of.
But make it quick.
Okay, every rumor that I ask about is just going to point me towards Soul's Time. That's pretty annoying, but that's Morrowind for you. Is this the same canton I went to yesterday? It seems... Okay, yep. It seems like it. I'm actually not sure that it was the same canton. It might just have the same services. But yeah, these places being residences that are kind of affordable for the working class and having their guild halls here, it's really cool. Oh, what's over here? The Abbey of St. Delyn the Wise. It's an abbey, so we're going to find monks in here? Priests, that sort of thing? Oh, it's locked. This one's unlocked. Interesting. Hey, yeah, what do you do? She's a pilgrim. She searches for enlightenment and hopes to purify her soul through facing and overcoming the challenges of pilgrimages, to reenact the tests and trials of gods, saints, and heroes. Okay, well, that's good to know. Alright, I'll leave you to it then. Oh man, I can't stand that these doors are locked. I need to get in them, like, really badly. We'll see what our other options are first. I know that IRL monks, they're often... The places where they live are often referred to as cells because it's kind of like voluntary imprisonment to deprive yourself from the world's temptations and things like that. So perhaps those are monks who are locked in their cells, so to speak, although... an urban place like this would be a weird place for that. I'll give them that much. Okay, what you got? This is a pilgrim also. Let's see. I like whenever you ask for a little advice that they tell you that Vivec is huge and it's easy to get lost, but if you observe the law, you can't get into much trouble. Like, this is just a huge bit for me. It's telling the players what they're in for, and I respect that. Oh, look, we made it to the St. Delyn Plaza through the Abbey. That's so cool. Okay. What's up here? Glassworkers Hall. Yes, awesome.
My time is precious.
Hey, We have, what's she saying? We have an excellent selection of glassware, although getting more exotic items has become difficult. Oh, yeah, what are you looking for? So she's looking for dwarven limeware. Wow, okay, if we get her the, let's see, Balrin at the East Empire Company has been manipulating the prices, I'm sure of it, and he won't give most of us a license to sell the stuff. Actually, I know for a fact there's a shipment of limeware being held up on a ship in Ebonheart. I'd be willing, if you'd be willing to recover it for me, I'd be willing to reward you generously. Dude, yeah, that sounds awesome. Alright, so we need to go to the Chun Ook, docked in Ebonheart. It's very likely to be well guarded, so take care. There should be at least 10 pieces of it, bowls and cups. Yeah, that might not be, like, I don't know if we're skilled enough for that, but that would be really cool to check out. They sell plenty of stuff that you'd want to, you know, basic things that a villager would want to have in their house. Cups, plates, and bowls, that sort of thing. Okay, we shouldn't go behind the counter. That's not for us.
Speak, traveler.
Excuse me, can you help me? No, I'm over here. My name is Cassius Volsinius. Sorry, you see, I've been made invisible by a wizard. Yeah, the wizard Bevin Ralin cursed me with invisibility. You can't imagine what it's like living like this. No one will talk to me. Everyone thinks I'm a ghost of some sort. I can't take it any longer. I'm afraid to go talk to the wizard. And my father, the traitor, will think me a fool. Please, can you help me? Yeah, I'll try. I can't tell you how awful this is. People walking into me, knocking me down, no one to talk to. Yeah, so what do I do? Do I give you a potion of dispel or something? He's a mage in the Telvanni section of Vivec. I don't know why he did this to me. It's just terrible. Okay. Okay, so maybe we go to the Telvanni canton next. Oh, he has a glass dagger. We could be rich. But we are... Let's see, is it laying around anywhere out here? Yeah, no, this is not for us. Maybe we should stick to collecting pearls. Alright, guild hall for potters. I just love it, man. I simply adore the amount of infrastructure in place in Vivec. Look at this view. I want to... Okay, okay. Hold on. That's the Halalu Canton. If we jump down and fight these mud crabs, we can just go up the ladder, or up to the gondolier. I don't see any pearls from up here, though. Oh, there's a boat. There's an abandoned boat. Okay, we have to check this out. Okay, I'm gonna quick save in case I fall to my death right now, but... oh, no. Okay. Okay. Yep, falling to my death it is. Oh, come on, clear it, clear it. Okay. Okay, yep, aim for the bushes. We made it. We forgot to take our shirt off, so... I guess it doesn't make much of a difference. Even if your shirt is unequipped, it's just like in your backpack with all the other soggy stuff, right? Oh, we're almost out of breath. I keep forgetting that the Argonians' underwater breathing is an activated ability and not a passive thing. Okay, anything cool? No. But you know what? We're already here in Ebonheart, so we may as well go visit our girlfriend and buy her another drink. See how she's been since we saw her yesterday. I mean, we're not official or anything, but maybe if we keep visiting her and being nice to her, we can be. Argonians really need to stick together in a cruel, cruel place like this. She didn't drink yesterday's drink. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Alright, let's get a couple more bottles of grief, please. Thank you. I can't afford it. Okay, 64. Bro. Dude. Come on, she's right there. I don't want to, like... Okay, okay. We gave him some ingredients to get by. Good to see you, Scale in the Bay. Do you have a question? Hey, do you want another drink? It's good to see you. How you been since yesterday? That sort of thing. Okay. Here you go. And one for me. And let's just rest here for like an hour and pretend that we're shooting the shit for a while. Alright. Well, I'll see you later, okay? Oh yeah, do you know anything about this boat out there in the bay? I'm assuming that she gives me some sort of gossip. In case we actually can get a hold of that limeware, I'm not optimistic about it. I think we'll need to stick to just grabbing pearls from the bottom of the bay and all that, but let's see what we can see. Hi there. Just kind of talk to these people, create some chatter to make it look like we're here for official business. Hey, where do you travel to? Oh, interesting. It can take me back to the foreign quarter. Unfortunately, I'm all out of monies, so... Okay, so this is the right boat, but it's locked up. Yeah, I'm doing some routine inspection. That's all. Okay, yeah, it seems like that stuff that they asked us to get... Oh, they have moon sugar. Stuff they asked us to get, it seems to be locked up. Okay, we're not being detected right now. Come on, get us into the cabin. Okay. Take their candlestick and light it. Just paper. What is this? Rolled paper. Brief history of the Empire. I mean, didn't really come here for that. Okay. Ooh, a vintage brandy. Dang, that's valuable. Okay. So we only have a few uses of our lockpick left. Do we use it here or on the other... let's just try it. Okay, we got a bit of gold from that. A glass lantern would be good too. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that. Just act like nothing was happening. Yeah, I don't see us getting into this, to be honest. We got a pretty good haul just by finding that brandy and the gold, so I think we're going to cut our losses and just go back to the foreign quarter. Wait. Old Ebonheart docks. Aren't you... Weird. Oh! Is this a Tamriel rebuild thing? That's cool. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go back to foreign quarter, right? Do we need to go back? Let's just go back to Vivec in general.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Who are you? Yeah, this is great. You have services that take you straight to the mainland if you want. That's really cool. I haven't actually explored Tamriel rebuilt yet. Maybe it's about time, though. Okay. No, they can't take me to any cantons from here. So we were kind of hoping to join the Thieves Guild, and I think that there are like a couple of Thieves Guild contacts in Vivec, but we have not found them. And I think you can only join the Thieves Guild in Balmora. Somebody can correct me on that, but you know, it's not super crucial for us. We're just someone who likes to grab pearls and sell them, you know? Nothing special. Okay, this looks like the Redoran Canton, and to help the guy that's invisible, we need to go to the Telvanni Canton. Is that the Telvanni? No, that spells arena, doesn't it? Yeah. There was a period of time where I could read Daedric pretty well because you'll notice that if you, instead of just casting the scrolls, if you read them, they'll all have like a little message on them. A lot of them just say, woe is me, or woe unto thee, or something like that. So that's kind of a generic one in case they didn't think of something cool to say, but a lot of those scrolls have a message on them that is related to their effect, and I think that's really cool also. So if you ever played Morrowind and like you want to know more about what the Daedric script means, you can look up the translation of this alphabet and kind of read along with it. And of course, we could have just taken the gondolier over here, but would much rather just get my lay of the land, because that's how you learn how to navigate Vivec. You're not going to learn it magically. You could just use coin every time, but you know, why ride whenever you can walk, as they say. So we're looking for a fella named Bevan Rollin. Hey man, do you know where I can find Fevin? No? Okay, I'll keep looking. Thank you. All right, we made it to the Telvanni Wasteworks. And while the structure of each of these cantons and their wasteworks is all the same, you can see that this is distinctly the Telvanni compound based on the little mushrooms and spores that are growing here. Really, really nice. The blue colors also are a bit indicative of where we are. It's, you know, for a place that's really samey everywhere, it is nice of them to have these distinctions here for us.
Seek traveler.
Hey man, I'm looking for Faven. Do you know where Faven is? No? Okay. Thanks anyway.
What is it, citizen?
The Lizard's Head. Yeah, it seems like a cool corner club. Hey there, Kipper. Buy an old Reaver a jug of Mazda. Tell you a little secret. Let's see. Sure, here. Thanks for the Mazda. Such generosity should be repaid. You know the Nord once ruled this land, don't you? Back when the Dark Elves were squatting around campfires and Nick skins. Back in the First Age when the sons of Harald Handfree ruled the northeastern coast of Tamriel during the Skyrim conquest. Well, I bet you didn't know Almgard the Outlaw, Harald's bastard, was buried as befits a Nord lord's son in his ship in a tomb deep in the Mother Rock. And of course, they buried Stormkiss with him. Stormkiss was Olmgard's enchanted battle axe. And you see this old key? See what it says on it? Stormkiss. Here, take it. Healer says the Mazda is killing me. I'm going home to Skyrim to die. You got your whole life ahead of you. Go ahead, take it. They say they buried Olmgard in the bottom of an ancient Dunmer tomb. From the Skald's telling, the burial was was on a long finger of land on the southeast coast of Vardenfell on a little island close to the shore west of the peninsula. Figure it's somewhere on the stretch between the Daedric ruins Xantiaris and Telbernora. Gods be with you. Wow, this is awesome. I don't know if this is within the scope of this video to go check this out. But this is just one way that your exploration of these social interactions is rewarded in Morrowind, and that's fantastic. It depends on how close we are. Maybe I'll check it out, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. Let me just jot it down. All right, we found another Argonian lady, but we don't really have much. Never mind. Pardon, brother. Hey, I'm looking for. Why doesn't anybody want to talk to me about Faven? So here we go again, pointing out some of the flaws of Vivec, even as I praise it. Like, I think we should be able to ask for this person pretty blatantly here. It's quite annoying that it's not a topic for us to explore. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but yeah, we should be able to ask for him here.
What's this about?
What the hell? Who did this? Who did this? Dude. How long has this Argonian head been on a platter down here? Dude, oh my goodness. I gotta get you out of here, brother. That is absolutely despicable, man. It's called the Head of Scourge also, like, oh my gosh. Okay, I don't even want these valuables, but it's time for a good old spite robbery. Y'all down for a spite robbery? Yeah, we're just gonna run them dry of all their supplies. How dare you?
Let's hear it.
Gosh, I know that the Telvanni are not exactly nice to Outlanders and things like that, but this is taking it too far. This is like some Django Unchained stuff right here. To have like a slave's head on a platter, presumably. You know, so despicable, man.
Weakness or fault.
Alright, while we're here, we might as well check out the Canal works. What's over here? Telvanni Monster Lab. Okay, well, we better equip our magical spear here. Wait for our fatigue to come back. Alright, this isn't too bad. I thought we'd find something more corpusy, personally. But I think we can handle a couple of, spiders. Oh, yeah. Let's just whiff City in there. I don't know if it's worth it. Okay, we got another one down. Can we go past? Alright, okay, okay. Yeah, we can just go past and look around now. Maybe they'll have some loot for us. Oh, this is pretty good. I mean, it's all very heavy. Soul gems, soul gem. Fine. Okay, I heard something pretty terrifying over here. Oh, man. Okay, trapped door really got me there. I think that's our sign. Oh, the trap door seemed to only, like, temporarily reduce our health. That's pretty good. Okay, not gonna get in the water without good reason this time, because I don't want to struggle to find the way back out. Well, 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 what did we find here? Found a few torches. It looks like a little smuggler's den. With no smugglers. Ooh. Some moon sugar. Ooh, okay. Free salt rice. We actually already have a lot of food on us thanks to, oh, you know, we're actually still carrying the head of our brother. It's pretty gross. What do we do with that? I didn't really think it through. Oh, look, we got some free booze here. Okay, we're gonna take all, and I think we're over encumbered, so let's get rid of some of the food that we picked up. Again, I really appreciate that they gave us this little bit of loot to find, just to reward our exploration some environmental storytelling as far as some, you know, smugglers being at work here. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, here's the ramp. Maybe I'll know to check by the bridge for a ramp. Mysterious wooden door. What is this? Some slaves. Dang it. And I can't take this guy on. Hey, I'm sorry. I wish I could help you. The door's locked. I'm just gonna make a note. Yeah. I don't think that there's anything that we can do to help this person, but let's say we come back with like a powerful scroll or something that can, I would want to get trained on how to use the scroll, but that could be a cool place to, you know, do a little bit of liberation for our kinsmen. Oh, we found the Telvanni temple. Hello? Oh man, I have the moon sugar on me, that's right. Where's a Khajiit when you need one?
Make it quick, Outlander.
Nobody's gonna trade with me until I sell the moon sugar. That they magically know is on my person.
What words do you have for me, citizen? Go on.
Oh, it's nighttime already. Goodness. Okay, well, we are most likely going to find our boy up here in the plaza area somewhere. Hey man, do you know where Favin is? Dang it, I can't even ask about Favin. Oh no, this is a tower. I don't think we'll be able to get anywhere here.
Go ahead.
Okay, never mind. It has a slope for us.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Oh, this guy looks awesome. I love that little scarab mask or whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm looking for Favin Rollin. Have y'all seen him? Favin? The hell? It's 11 p.m. It is past our character's bedtime, but I really want to, like, not return to the Telvanni compound for a while if we can help it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just put it together. It's literally called the Lizard's Head, and they have the head of Scourge. Oh my goodness. That is sick. That is disgusting. I can't stand them.
Your turn to talk.
Hey, Tigla, you shouldn't be hanging out here, bro. Like, you know what's downstairs? Okay, whatever, Tigla.
Quickly.
Okay, finally. Fevin Rollin. We overlooked him earlier. Let's see. Can we talk to him about the invisible guy? That little twit, of course I made him invisible. Did he tell you why? He asked me to. Came in muttering something about just wanting everyone to leave him alone and promising to pay me 400 septims to make him invisible to everyone. Did I get my money though? No, he still has a debt to pay. So when he came in a few weeks later begging me to remove it, I laughed in his face, or where I assumed it was. Okay, so it seems like a spiteful misunderstanding occurred between these people, and he's gonna have to cough up 400 drakes to get his cure. I think he was in one of the St. Olms, but that's tomorrow's problem, alright? We've done enough for this guy today.
I'm waiting.
There's another bridge leading to land from the Telvanni compound. I did not know that. We're a bit curious about what the Arena Canton has to offer, but that's a canton to explore another day. We need to go home and get some rest. So we're just going to pass by the Arena Canton for now. I guess we'll have to pass through the Arena Canton one more time just to get back to the mage to finish this quest out, I'm guessing. Man, these light sources are terrible. They don't do anything for me, dude. Okay. Alright, home sweet home in the Black Shalk Corner Club. Let's get another bed. Oh, I'm sorry. I want another bed, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's hit the hay. We're gonna go ahead and stash our moon sugar in here. Oh, actually, we're in the Vivec Canton. I mean, the foreign quarter. I think we can find someone who'll buy it from us. Ah, yeah, let's do some housekeeping before we go back to our questing by going up here to the Upper Waste Works and selling some of the stuff that we've stumbled upon in our journeys throughout the city. Isn't there a Khajiit up here?
What words do you have for me, citizen?
There she is. Here you go. Alright, it's a little more than she can afford. Maybe we should just sell a little bit. I mean, these potions would not be bad to have. Seller max. There we go. Okay, I don't think anybody wants to buy our armor down here, so let's go up to the next canton, up to the plaza, I mean, and hopefully can pawn off our, this Imperial armor that we found.
You want some?
I always wonder what someone thinks whenever you show up with like a bunch of armor that you don't seem like you'd need, you know what I mean? Like, why do we have all this Imperial Legion armor? Normally, I think that would cause some red flags for an NPC, but in this case, I think a Dunmer would be happy to see... Oh, did we already take those? I can see some clams all the way up here, but that looks like where we were exploring before, so don't think it's for us. I think it's a little bit quicker to go through the waste works if you know what you're doing. That's a big if for me. Okay, lower waste works, that's good. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see if I remembered which canton this guy is actually living in. We're going up to the St. Delyn Plaza. Oh, they're actually pretty close together if you take the bridge, so that's good. I think he's out here. Man, some sort of detect spell would be really great right now. Am I on the right side? I know he was near a Okay, yeah, he was on the other side, wasn't he? He was near a trader, I mean.
What's this about?
There he goes. Oh, what's up? Yeah, so I spoke to him. He said... Dude, what the... Come on. There's no way I'm paying this guy's 400 drakes, right? Come on. Oh, look, I can talk to his father. Cassius did what? What? Oh, that foolish boy. Still, he's mine. I do love him. Here, take this money and pay his debt. Dude, why do I have to do it? Whatever.
What do you want?
Alright, well, it's a nice father looking out for his son, I guess. Maybe I could learn a thing or two from him. Oh, this is sweet. So we take the bridge over here. Do we need to pass through the Halalu compound? I think that is the right direction, but I could be wrong. Let's just look at the map. Telvanni is actually, yeah, toward the arena compound over here. This is an appropriate amount of bridges. I wish the foreign quarter had some of these convenient bridges, but you know, you can't always get what you want, so... So we have not checked out the arena compound or the Redoran compound yet. We'll do those next. But first things first. Gonna finish up this little side quest we've been sent on. We also have not been diving for pearls in a while. I'm not sure how necessary it will be, but we'll see. Like, our money is actually... We're in a pretty good situation financially. You know, we can sell that vintage brandy. We could also walk off with this 400 gold that we just had. Maybe that's why I thought my financial situation was okay, as I saw the extra 400 in my inventory. Okay, where is this little jerk? It's definitely... Oh yeah, here he is. Okay.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
There you go, buddy. It's good that his father is paying off the debt. Makes sense, I suppose. Well, I'll remove the spell. From all I've heard, his father is an honest man. I have no problem with it. Okay. Okay, well, thanks, I guess, man. So is that it? Alright. Arena compound, here we go. Or Canton, I mean. I guess we can take the bridge if we go up here. On the other side, of course. We haven't even tried to find any dungeons, but... You know, my other video where I played Morrowind, I explored a couple of dungeons around here. I found a Daedric shrine and one that was inhabited by vampires. So maybe just sticking to the non-dungeon exploration is something that we should do with this character. So we're going to start at the top, actually, and go downward from here. Oh, look. The plaza is just the arena itself. That's cool. Hey, bud, what's there to do in the arena? The arena compound lies between Redoran compound and Telvanni. It's a site of public entertainments and combat sports. The comfortable domed arena, has seating for hundreds of spectators. Beneath the arena are dressing rooms and storage rooms for entertainers and training rooms, and animal pens for combats. Okay, cool. Oh, are we facing the Redoran compound? Yeah, we'll go there next. Let's go to the Wasteworks for now. So apparently we'll be finding a bunch of rooms for training, storage, where combatants hang out. The arena pit. Okay, I got a bit scared because I thought I'd hear some combat music. This is... Yeah, sure, free axe. There's actually a couple of weapons laying around here. It feels kind of... I don't know, like I probably shouldn't be taking this stuff because it's good set dressing and it probably belongs to some combatants in their fights, but who could resist the free money, you know? It is a cool little Thunderdome sort of setup, like you just show up and you get provided some weapons and you hope to do your best with them. That's really cool. In this case, they will have to duke it out because I took their weapons, so... Good luck, combatants. This guy's name is Farman, but let's see, what's his trade? He's actually a warrior. He's not farming at all. Maybe he's farming experience. Ooh, magical weapons. I don't think that we need them. And even if you're successful in stealing something, if you're trying to be a person in the world and roleplay a bit, it's like obviously the person would notice that something's gone, right? Something important, like you'd think anyway. Maybe not. All right, we're checking out the arena canal works. We'll see if we find anything of note here. Okay, nothing in the canal works. Maybe the underworks has something. Oh, what the hell? A dreamer's down here. We have you in our discerning eye scale in the bay. We see you waking and sleeping. Discerning eye, my strangest madness, my starkest madness, seeming in divinest sense. Come, grasp the chain and prove you're sane. Okay, buddy. Whatever you say. Oh, there's a slaughterfish in the water. That's pretty scary. Is that another dreamer? If there's anything that Vivec has, it's sewer levels, and I gotta give it up for them for that reason. The DLC, if you go travel around Mournhold, City of Might, City of Magic, whatever they call it, has a lot of great sewer levels also, but you really have to be prepared for those, like, goblins and dinosaurs that you find down there. A pretty valuable book down here in this manor. The Charwick Koning's Letters, Book 1. Okay, let's just... Oh, dude, they got me. They got me, they got me, they got me. Oh, they're just going out guns blazing. Don't you want to arrest me? Okay, let's keep it cool. Let's keep it cool. We're just exploring. That's all. We're just explorers. More valuable books. Jobasha back in the foreign quarter would like some of this stuff.
Why are you here?
Hey, leave me alone. Okay, we're finding just a bunch of, like, manors and stuff. Let's go down to the wasteworks and see what we can find. Redoran Scout and Drill Master.
Outlander.
Are you the Scout and Drill Master? She's the Drill Master. That's awesome. Okay, okay, okay. Man, you ask for a specific place and they just tell you the Vivec's history.
Tidings. What is it, Outlander?
This is really cool. Oh, you can
Do you hail?
you can pick up some Indoril gear here if you're crafty enough. That's cool.
Can we hurry this up?
This is fantastic. Again, I mean, if you're in the Redoran house, maybe you actually have stuff to do here, but it's cool just to have things like Drill Masters, Scouts, and Masters of Arms in the guild like this. Let's go ahead and get a drink. Do we have money for a drink? Yeah, we have a bit. That reminds me, we haven't talked to our girl in Ebonheart today.
Our doors
Maybe we'll try to go pilfer and get those the glassware that the person asked us for. Let's go ahead and drink our maste. Just contribute to our economy here some. That's all. Wonder if the oh wait, this person's been reasonable, but they've had a run of bad luck. It's just been a really slow time for me, and we're not getting shipments in as regularly as we used to. So the prices of our prices have gotten really high. Then there's that Gian over in the foreign quarter. She's always got merchandise, so she's always got customers. I'd really like to change her luck. Well, I think I may have a way if you're interested in helping. I recently came across an object. Some say it has some magical properties. It's a bone from some long-dead dwarf. If you can place it in a certain place in Jean's shop, it should bring her nothing but misery. That sounds pretty terrible. I can help you. Okay, I appreciate your help. The bone must be placed in a chest near where she sleeps. Then, while she rests, the bone should work its magic and bring her some trouble. Maybe then I'll start getting some business. Okay, it's in the foreign quarter. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't exactly sound like a nice thing to do, but it does sound like a thing to do, and I'm interested in that, so... Savard the Smith, do I have anything for you, bud? I do. Hey, Savard. Yeah, I have a couple of weapons to sell if you're interested. Yeah, we should have gotten rid of this stuff a long time ago. It's just weighing us down. Do you have any throwables? Yeah, throwing stars. Yes, sir. Thank you. Oh, the canal works here is kind of huge. What the hell? Redoran Ancestral Vaults. I wonder what I'll find in there. Alright. Have at the... Okay. If I'm just not going to hit them and they're just going to burn me with their spells... Yeah, let's just turn around. Okay. Check out the sewers. Wait, what? Okay, okay, that kind of scared me. It's just another ghosty. The fact that there's this skeleton with a luminescent red head over there kind of freaked me out. I'm glad we got this iron spear, or this magical spear, otherwise we wouldn't be able to even hit this guy. Speaking of not being able to even hit this guy, maybe it's time to walk around till our stamina comes back, but what is up with this? Some 6th house cult stuff? Okay, we struggled through some Morrowind combat, but now we can take a look at what we found down here. Yeah, this is creepy. Is there anything of value in the creepy little shrine here? I don't think I want to pick up anything here. Medium wrapped corpus meat. Disgusting. Simply disgusting. Okay. We're gonna leave that guy to it. Okay, I have figured out how to get out of the canals. Feels good, feels good. You know, I thought there was something else to this sewer besides just the 6th house skeleton. Just gonna walk away from this rat. I really don't want to wait for my fatigue to come back to fight this thing. Okay, the Red Red compound does not seem to have much for us, besides this weird quest involving the bone. Dwarven bone. So I think we're going to depart. You can still check out the temple. We're pretty close to the foreign quarter if we want to go straight to finishing up that quest. But you know what? I would like to... Okay, yeah, we should go back to the foreign quarter real quick. I want to go visit our girl in Ebonheart, but maybe we'll seem a little too desperate if we keep visiting her, so... I wonder if there's a sneaky way for us to climb down from here. Okay, well... Okay. We did not find a sneaky way to climb down, but we did find a fast way to hurt our legs and get to the water, so that's cool. Okay, so which one of you is Jean or Jeanne or something like that? Any of you? Are you Jean? No? Well, we do want to go up to the, are we in the upper wasteworks? We might need to go down to the lower wasteworks to sell these hot books to Jobasha. Jobasha, hey bud. Yeah, so I've got a couple books to get rid of. There you go. There you go. Yeah, take my copy of the Unless the Argonians Made. I don't want it. We'll actually need to keep the Pilgrim's Path. I forgot that's ours. Okay. Can you do 195? Thank you. I love having little errands to run in these games. So where's Jean's shop? Is she the Fletcher? No way. This is Aradadne or something. Speaking of having little errands to run, let's go ahead and liquidate a couple of these pearls, assuming that she has her money back. Yeah, she's at 200 gold again, so Man, I am sick of looking at my brother's head in this inventory. I gotta get rid of it. Okay, let's sell a couple of pearls. I'm thinking we just leave it in the bay between Vivec and Ebonheart or something like that, kind of putting him to rest in a way. Hey, where's Jean? Yeah, she's a trader in the foreign quarter, but where, dude? Okay, let's check out the Canal works too, because I think we've seen some traders down here against all odds. Yeah, let's see. Which one is Jean? Just a wooden door too. Hey, it's a... I think this is the only... I could be wrong, but I think this is the only Imperial cult presence in Vivec. I think it's hilarious that, okay, being in the foreign quarter, that makes sense, but he has shown such little respect that the only place that this guy has to set up shop is in the canal works right next to the sewers in the foreign quarter. That is just, that's great, you know? It's fantastic. That's the only, you know, Imperial cult presence that you get in Vivec, and that's really great. Okay, here she is.
Go on about your business.
So we're supposed to put it in this chest. Am I gonna get in trouble for leaving something here? Alright. Well, I don't know if that did anything, but we will see. And it's already midnight. I really would like to go out to Ebonheart to try to do an appropriate, like, you want to do thiefy stuff at night, right? But I don't think that we really have time for it. Let's go ahead and renew our bed here. Enjoying our nice, robust diet of crab meat. And yeah, let's give it a rest. I think we've been forgetting to eat breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. We really shouldn't neglect it.
What do you want? Go ahead.
Oh, it says if I'm spotted while doing this, the magic will not work, and I didn't even try to hide, so... Okay, that's probably not going to be a successful quest there. I think we should check out the palace next. What do y'all think?
Move along.
Another beautiful day in Vivec. Maybe we try to jump down and get to the gondolier. Taking the network of gondolas to try to get to the palace? Okay, they're not going to take me to the palace, but we're a bit closer anyway. I'm not sure if there's much for us to do in the halls of justice and stuff like that, but if they have, yeah, they do have underworks. Oh, we found a little campfire. Somebody left their broadsword on their bed. Got a squatter down here, but no squatter to be seen. I thought about resting to bring my fatigue up, but that takes like a whole hour, and I'm very much like against wasting an hour of a day. There's, you know, a lot of walking you could do at that time and stuff, so I don't want to burn daylight for no whenever I could just, you know, miss all my attacks instead. That's kind of how I feel about napping in real life. Like, I'm incredibly bad at napping. It's actually fantastic, extraordinary that this rat is still alive, by the way. Like, I'm really averse to napping in real life because I don't want to waste a single hour of my day if I can help it. It's like this morning, I woke up and it was 7:30 and I really wanted to sleep in a bit longer, but, you know, my son was asleep, and if I wanted to get a good exercise in at the start of the day, I had to do it, you know, right then. So I got out of bed and just went to it, you know? Okay, we came up in the Hall of Wisdom after exploring the canals.
Go ahead.
I don't know if there's much for us to do here. Ooh, the Library of Vivec.
Tidy.
If I had chosen a different character for this experiment, then you could see that we could just like rent a room and read a new few books every day. But that's not what we're going for. Hey, Maramilo, what's up? Okay, time for the final boss of Morrowind. Am I able to get out of here? Am I able to navigate through the halls of wisdom and justice to find the exit? Stay tuned. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, we made it toward St. Olms, so... High Fane. I don't think that'll have its own canal works. I guess some of the last things to do here is to just check out the palace. Door's going to be locked, of course, but they mentioned something about a puzzle canal. Okay. And I think the canals, like, don't make sense down here. Like, they take you... You know, there's no logical reason for me to be higher up than where I was before, but here we are. Last time I did this, I soft locked myself because I couldn't jump out, so we'll see if that happens again. Yep, okay. Without any potion of levitation, this would literally be game over. Like, I can't reach this sewer grate to get out. You know, it's just the fact that you can't climb up out of this is a real hassle. Let's go ahead and load. Okay. Yeah, we've gotten turned around in the puzzle canal a couple of times. If you don't want this part spoiled, you might not want to watch and skip ahead a bit, but you come here for the temple, or if you are a scalawag of sorts, you might want to come to the puzzle canal to loot the place. We're somewhere in the middle. I mean, this character did join the temple faction, but for the sake of this video, I want to show off the puzzle canal if we can. Let's try resting and see what we can find. This is the puzzle canal center. What else do we do down here? There's obviously the shrine, but we'll come back to it. Does this take me somewhere? Oh, whoa. There's like a ghost gate kind of barrier over here. If this were a different video game franchise, I'd be almost certain that there's a boss on the other side there. Okay, beneath the waters of his glory and... Breathe the waters of his glory, and the way is made clear. Okay. So all you have to do is come down here and breathe the waters of his glory, I guess. I wonder if there's anything for us to find. Okay, eerie thunder strike happening, but we didn't die whenever I thought that we would have, so maybe it worked. Yeah, look, there's a bridge connecting up here. Kind of scared because we did not come here while on a pilgrimage. Okay, the Daedra doesn't seem to mind. Hello, Krast. Here, Vivec gave a plain silver longsword to the Daedra Lord Marin Sagon rather than dishonoring himself by fighting an unarmed foe. No kidding. Yeah, okay. I can only accept plain silver longswords. I didn't make the rules. Okay. That's pretty hilarious. Okay, well, we are out of luck here. I always like the Puzzle Canal, though. It's a really beautiful little place to be. How the hell do I get out? Okay, our little assessment of being a denizen of Vivec is almost concluded, but I want to... One, I want to go see our girlfriend again. I also want to see if we can't get into the... all the pottery or glassware that we were trying to lift for one of these side quests. So we're going to swim back to Ebonheart and see what we can see. Okay, we've arrived in Ebonheart in the afternoon, and I would really like the cover of darkness for what we're about to do. Oh man, our lockpick only has 4 uses in it, so that might be a bit of an obstacle for us. You have any gold? Yeah. Oh yeah. We meant to get rid of this head here, so okay, let's put our brother to rest properly. Dude, I don't want the slaughterfish to eat him though, so okay. Okay, our stamina, our fatigue is back. Let's get rid of the slaughterfish. You know, even if the slaughterfish do eat the head, like, that's better than being, like, the fate that he did have, right? So, man, Morrowind combat. I see a couple more clams way out here in the distance, so I think we're going to make one last clam run, or pearl run, and we'll just leave the head down there. I don't like the thought of the slaughterfish eating it, nipping at the head, but that's going to happen. Like, even if I kill these slaughterfish, there will be more back tomorrow, so just gonna hop to it. Hope for the best. Let's use our water breathing ability for a change. Oh, there's actually quite a lot of clams down here, it looks like. So all we have to do is not get eaten by the slaughterfish and we're home free. There are a lot of them. Okay, this is as good a place as any. Man, look at all... Holy shit, dude. Okay, it's time for a couple restore health potions. What do you say? Please don't stun lock me. Come on, come on. This is ridiculous. Look at this whole school of slaughterfish. I think we're home free though. Oh, no, no. Forgot to sprint. Okay, we made it, we made it. Not a perfect burial for our brother, but you know, it is certainly better than the treatment that he'd received previously, so. Okay, back in Ebonheart after sending our brother to his watery grave. Believe me, it's what he would have wanted. Strangely hearing battle music in the middle of town, it seems like. So let's go ahead and bring this session to a close by getting some more booze for our girlfriend. And you know, we told ourselves that we were going to sell this vintage brandy, but I think we're in a good place to just offer the vintage brandy as a gift to Chanil Lee here. Here, this is something you don't get just anywhere, but here you go. I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, tell me about where you're from. Are you from Leowin? Black Marsh itself, or I guess he'd call it Argonia. Okay, we're gonna just shoot the breeze with her for about 5 hours. We're gonna eat dinner. Okay, hey, you don't happen to... This would be stupid if you did, but hey, man. You got any lockpicks on you? Okay. We have precisely 4 attempts to get into this ship. See if we can... Yeah, let's turn him over here. Now we're going to use... Don't we have a potion of invisibility? Yeah. Hopefully he'll stay facing that direction. He did not really, but okay. We already have a bounty on our head. Let's just give it a shot. What the hell? It's guarded? They don't seem to mind me being down here, but you'd think... Got some skooma? Some moon sugar? I wonder if there's a certain amount of each item that this person's looking for. I don't want the skooma pipe, I want the skooma. I want the moon sugar. Wow, 13 moon sugar. I feel like the guards shouldn't like us being here, you know what I mean? It feels a bit like we would have needed to escape already. Or maybe it's just like this stuff isn't really off limits yet. Here's another bundle of 13 moon sugar. Okay. We're gonna either succeed or they're gonna throw us in the brig. One. Oh, we made it. We have one more use of our lockpick before it's done. I guess we gotta pick up the gold. Yo, look at all the stuff. Okay, cool. Limeware plates, redware bowls, all that good stuff. Alright, fantastic. So, it's a little bit obvious that we were down here doing illegal stuff, so we're just gonna make a run for it. We're gonna dive into the bay and swim back to safety. Okay, it's midnight, but we finally made it back to the Glassworkers Hall, and because we are playing Morrowind, nobody sleeps. So we're gonna try to find the person that gave us this quest. That must be up top.
I'm waiting.
Alrighty, here you go. Look, 1,500 gold added to our inventory. That's fantastic. What a good way to end our little session here. Okay, I think that's all I had to say about Vivec, and I wanted to demonstrate how much I love the all the conundrums and joys of navigating the city. The city of Vivec gets a lot of hate, I think, for a good reason, because it's so obtuse and hard to navigate at first, but the NPCs will acknowledge that it's kind of hard to navigate. You know, people that live here get lost on a regular basis, so imagine how tricky it is to be an outlander who shows up into this foreign culture and needs to navigate the cantons of Vivec City. While some would say it doesn't make for a very good player experience, I would simply prefer to have a world around me that tells a story that is extremely evocative, or in the case of Vivec City, just has like A1 supreme fantastic vibes, or you know, it's just so comfy. I can't get enough of it. Part of the frustration that one will feel when exploring Vivec is that, well, we need to find these characters for the main quest, and we want to find them quickly so that we can finish the main quest and progress and things like that. And I think that sense of destination fever that you get whenever trying to grind out quests like that will cause frustration. It's much more likely to cause frustration than simply slowing down and seeing what you can see, exploring the social interactions that are around you, and things like that. A lot of things that Vivec has going for it is just the amount of environmental storytelling that we can bear witness to here is fantastic, along with all the just all the cultural implications of what we're seeing here with the Hall of Justice, with Vivec fighting something, and the Hall of Wisdom with Vivec praying, all while seeing the what is this? Even like a moon or an asteroid that's ready to plummet into the planet if the Tribunal are knocked off their thrones. There's just so much that Vivec City has going for it, and it's easy to overlook all of those positive things as we get frustrated by not being able to find where we're going. So slow down, smell the roses, and try to enjoy your time in Vivec City. Maybe you'll end up liking it more than what you had expected. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, let's go ahead and send this video off by jumping down into the canals here. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and check out some of my Daggerfall content if you're brave. If you have any other ideas about other cities that you'd like to inspect by creating little individual characters for it, feel free to let me know in the comments. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Let's go ahead and... okay. I always like the sensation of jumping down from high places in video games. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Take care.